Hi, guys, and happy Halloween. Hi, Megan, the intuitive actress. I am a professional actress and professional intuitive here in Los Angeles. I wanted to talk about kind of something that sounds kind of macabre, but it isn't really. It's more symbolic, and that happens a lot in my industry where things sound very like in the psychic world or the intuitive world that sound very spooky or very like ooh mystical, but they're really very practical. They're very grounded in reality, and people want to make them very supernatural, but they're actually very natural and organic. If we look into ancient societies and how things have been forever, there's always been medicine women and doctors and healers and psychologists, and it's just evolved as time has gone on into being more practical. We don't call people medicine women anymore very often, or sages. We call them, psychologists, or they've evolved into other things, or heal or doctors. They've become these other things. And yes, we still have non-traditional healers and whatnot, but or we still have prophets and healers and psychics and intuitives and tarot card readers and Reiki masters and all these different types of wonderful healers. And I wanted to talk about today, in the spirit of Halloween, to do something a little different and talk about how we have to let things die, because it's a time that we celebrate those who've crossed and those who've passed and honor our dead and our ancestors. I wanted to talk about in our letting things and honoring things, letting things die in our life in order to make room for new life. Meaning, we throughout our lifetime we go through new cycles. We go through life cycles. Every 7 years is a new life cycle, and within that time, we go through multiple life cycles. We change a lot. We change our identities. We change who we are within that time. And I've gone through rapid changes within just the few years I've been in LA. It's like I'm a whole new person every few years, and even faster than that, because this is a very fast transformational place. So I know you all probably feel that way too. Like if you've gone through major changes, like you've gone through a move or a relationship, new relationships, or you've had a kid, or you've changed careers, it's like you're a whole new person sometimes when they really move you forward into a new life cycle. So I wanted to honor today what you're letting go of, what you've released, identities wise, jobs, careers, relationships, things you've let go of, belief systems, things that you've evolved in order to make room for the new, in order to make room for who you really want to be, in order to make room for the dream, the ideal, the best self that you know you can be. So in honor of Halloween or Samhain or whatever you call it, Celtic New Year, I implore you all to, if you want to do the homework or this exercise, write down a list of all the things that you let go of in the last year in order to make room for new. What were some things that you released, let go of, in order to make room for the new? And also make a list of what grew in place of the things you let go of. What was new? What were the seeds that were planted in place of what you let go of? And I want to see what you guys came up with, because it's like a garden, your life. It's like if you want to have all this new growth, you're going to have to pull some weeds and make room for it. And what I've noticed in my life, if I'll tell you a quick story, because I talked to my Pilates instructor this morning, and I that's why I'm still in my workout clothes. And she said, when I first came to her, my life was so crazy and such a crazy shifting place. I came to one session, and then I had to not come back for like another 6 months because I was in the middle of a move, and I was like, just so much going on, so much drama with my old friends and people. I went to a Halloween party a couple days ago, and everyone's like, where have you been? I'm like, wow, I really have been gone for a while, because I've been really focusing on my own life and on myself and on my own health and happiness. And in those 6 months, I've been working with her almost a year now since I've come back. I've been working with her. It's like in that year, I went to multiple doctors. I found out I did have a thyroid problem. Even though they told me I was fine, I knew I wasn't. And intuitively, well, that's a good thing about really trusting your gut. And I tell everyone, trust what you feel over what anyone tells you. I knew something wasn't right. So I went to multiple doctors. They all said I was fine. And I finally found one who believed me, including my own regular doctor. They knew something wasn't. Finally found someone who found out I was hypothyroid and may have other stuff going on, not sure. But finally got treated well. My health is improving. Everyone's noticed a shift in energy with me. I cut away negative people. I've created all these incredible friendships. My life has taken a huge shift. My career's amped up. I've gotten all these acting opportunities out of nowhere. Amazing, like, people are just coming into my life that are incredible out of nowhere. And my friendships are great. I started traveling again, just way, way more. I have more energy. And the other thing I was going to say that also sounds kind of Halloween-like, this is a psychic belief system thing, but all of my friends who are psychic, and I have quite a few because you attract what you are in general, and unless you are in the healer space of being attracting people who are broken because are codependent and you need to be a helper, a healer, because you are attracting the lesson. Unless you're in that space, you're attracting what you are usually. I have been attracting these incredible friends now, and all my psychic friends, who are also actors, a lot of them, we all believe that if it's meant to be, it will be, or things come back around when the energy's in alignment. So you have to be in alignment with things, kind of law of attraction like. So if you want to be an actor, you have to be in alignment with actually working. So you have to have your headshots ready to go, and you have to be ready, have your bags packed and ready to work. If you want to work, you better be, have your website ready and be ready to join the union or whatever means aligning for you. So I had to be in alignment with being ready to receive good people. And the moment I did that, boy, did they flood in. So what I was going to say is kind of the Halloween part of this is like, things die, but they also come back to life, come back from the dead. Ooh. So you have to let things die and let things go away when they're not in alignment with who you need to be, what's for your highest self. But things do come back, ooh, when they're meant to. So let things go. Let them go. If they're meant to come back to you when the time is ripe, when the moon is full, when the stars align, things will come back to you when the time is ripe, when they're in alignment with your soul, if they're meant to. And if not, other things come in to replace it. So that's my Halloween ditty. I hope you all have a really safe and wonderful holiday. I always think it's interesting what you dress up as if you choose to dress up or celebrate. I always think it's kind of symbolic what you choose because I believe in archetypal Jungian psychology. This year I'm a lion tamer. Victorian lion tamer. So all my friends are doing kind of vintage creepy circus, something gone wrong. So I'm a lion tamer with a big scratch. And the lion tamer in the tarot card is the strength card. And I'm like, that is perfect. Strength. It's also strength and gentleness in that card. So she's strong, but she's also gentle. She's not forcing the lion down. Neither is she, letting him overrun her. She's strong. So I'm like, oh, I'm the strength card. That's for how, in an archetypal way for Halloween this year. So, and I also wanted to honor, since it's also about honoring those who've passed, my brother's dog, Beans, passed this year, and I'm going to cry. I love that dog. So he passed unexpectedly, and I love that dog so much. He's a little wiener dog, and there was two of them. There was Frankie and Beans passed, and I'm sorry I'm getting emotional, but I love him, and he was in love with his little orange ball, and he just chased it everywhere, and, maybe I'll see if I can put something down to honor him. He passed this year, so we love you. I know you're in heaven chasing the orange ball with my mother's aunt's dog, Shotzi, another wiener dog, so, and then I also always honor my grandmother, because we were so close. This is my grandma, Madeline, in the 20s, and my aunts gave me this beautiful photo of her. I just feel her around me. As a medium, I feel her around me all the time. She comes through all the time and visits, so hi, Grandma. A happy Halloween. And I hope you all have an amazing holiday, and please be safe, be careful, take a Lyft, take an Uber, don't take your chances, don't take candy from strangers if it's unwrapped, even though you're an adult. Watch your drinks. It's the adult version of don't take candy from strangers. Be careful. And I hope you all have an amazing holiday. Take care. And make sure to join, like and subscribe to this channel. And I will put links to my mailing list below, too. I send elaborate newsletters around this time of year. All right. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.